This is messed up stuff. It's so... Everything's wrong, guys. Everything is wrong in this world. Everything's messed up. Anyway, it's just, we're just building trains in Minecraft. We're not. We're not gonna poison people, Wesley. We're just gonna build trains because they're fun. I feel like we need a new definition of money. The way money is now, it leads to a lot of backwards outcomes. I mean, look, if you... What if... What if doctors get paid not for each patient they see, but for the number of patients they have that aren't sick? Wouldn't that make more sense? Like if your patients aren't sick, then you get paid more. Crazy, crazy ideas. But if the point of healthcare is to remove illnesses or to prevent illnesses, then the incentives should be the fewer sick patients you have, the more money you make. But that, we need to avoid then people just like not having patients, right? Or just pretending they're not sick when they actually are. Let's see. Oops. Down to there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, like in policing too. A lot of the times, so I've heard, I mean I'm not police myself, but like sometimes police will have metrics like the number of arrests you make being the metric for what the police should be doing, which is completely absurd because effective policing should be where there's no crime. If you're making a lot of arrests, it means there's a lot of crime, which means that your police is actually failing. Right? So, like the number of arrests you make should be the opposite of what measures the effectiveness of your policing. But then if you reward police for not arresting people, then they just let the crimes get out of hand and not do anything. Let's see, the track should get to like here. Right. I wonder if I should just plow straight through and not go up and down. Maybe up and down a little bit. 1, 2... and then straight across there. Alright, so the next part, let me think about this. Let me just get across this hill first. Let's go up 1. And then out the other side. It's kind of incredible though that we let this go on for so long. Like the money being unreliable the way it is. That we haven't come up with a better alternative that works, that is. Alright, so let's leave that there and then go to the other one. Go to the other end of this and come straight through to here, I suppose, in diagonal bridge across. I think for a long time people just didn't understand money. I mean, I think people still don't understand money. When the Spanish invaded South America, the conquistadors, they took all the gold back to Spain, right? And, you know, by their logic, gold is money, and they just made a lot of money. But gold is not that useful by itself. Like gold, like money is not that useful by itself. Like money buys things, gold buys things. So then what happens is that Spain experienced significant inflation because there was suddenly a lot more gold available, but there weren't any more things to buy. Right? So their productivity wasn't any higher. They just stole a whole bunch of gold from South America. And so then they just had inflation. And it didn't actually, like, all the gold didn't actually make anyone any richer, really, because everything just costs more afterwards. And like that's the kind of mistake that people make with money, that they don't understand how money actually works. So you end up like making yourself poorer by trying to get more money. Or you can make yourself poorer by trying to get more money. I'm not trying. You can make yourself poorer by actually getting more money. If the money then cannot actually buy you any more things. And I'm not sure people understand money like this. Like they just... Again, going back to what Tetris said earlier, like the opioid crisis. The opioid addictions will allow the pharmaceutical companies to make more money, sure. But like opioid addiction reduces the productivity of the entire society. And so you make more money, but your productivity is going down, which means that the same amount of money does not buy you more things because the amount of stuff being produced is less, right? And so you have more money but less stuff to buy. And so then are you actually richer or are you poorer? I'm thinking maybe I should avoid this tree because there's a tree there. And I don't really want to destroy the tree. Well, let me just check the other side of this mountain. I can probably avoid the tree and go across that way. If you have more money but less stuff that you can buy with it, then you're actually poorer, not richer. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we diagonal out this way. Let me check this bridge. 1, 2, 3, and then the circuitry, and then 2 block headroom, and then there. All right, that's good. It's actually the level of the ground here. Let's put it like there though. Let's have it 1 block higher up, now that I think about it. And the other thing, like, if you are spending your time making money that you then don't spend, are you richer or poorer? You are poorer because you've spent time doing things that don't benefit you. One, 2, 3, and 4. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, that's the wrong side. Oh, oops. Never mind that. That is, that's wrong. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so there's all these billionaires. Really, how many of these billionaires are gonna actually spend their billions of dollars before they die? Literally none of them. They're gonna die billionaires. And so then why did they spend that time making all that money if they never get to spend it? Are they richer or poorer having spent that time doing things that they won't benefit from? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see. Where should we go through the mountain? Probably at this height. Actually, no, because the tunnel will be too tall. Maybe at the lower height, and then we ramp up on the other side. How much do billionaires do though? Presumably not much more than other humans, Wesley, because humans Humans have approximately the same amount of capabilities, right? You know, the billionaire doesn't do a billion times more things. Once they have their establishments, they don't have to do anything anymore. Yeah, but you don't need $1 billion to do nothing, Wesley. You can do nothing if you only have like 1 million. You can live comfortably doing nothing with just 1 million. Like, if you're a billionaire and you're just doing nothing with it, then you've gotten 1,000 more times, 1,000 times more things that you don't need. This tree probably should also go. And then we tunnel in at this level. Let me push that back to there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And people like Elon Musk just do things to try to make new things. Well, Elon Musk does do a lot of things with his time. He actually doesn't have that much money. I don't think he really thinks about money. Yeah, no, Elon Musk is a little bit smarter than some of the others. He doesn't actually do it for money. He does it because he likes electric cars and he wants to go to Mars. So Elon Musk is not driven by money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, you know, it makes more sense to not be driven by money. Like, if you want to go to Mars, then build some rockets and go to Mars, alright? I say Elon Musk doesn't have a lot of money is because he has shares in his companies, and his companies don't really make money. Like, on paper, he's a billionaire, but he's not. Like, it's not really. His companies don't make money because he's not doing it to make money, right? He's doing it to build rockets and build electric cars, etc. He's not struggling either. Well, he's not struggling for money, but he makes problems for himself, right? I mean, going to Mars is not easy. Like, he sets himself up to do difficult things, so he doesn't struggle for money, but neither is he relaxing, because he doesn't. Like, he's not one to relax, if that makes sense. Okay, I think we are actually... We've gone too far. How big is this mountain?